So everybody's talking about the new Demon Slayer game developed by the people behind the Naruto Ninja Storm series. If you've played any of those games, then you know that they're known for their over-the-top, beautifully animated cinematic finishing moves. So today, I thought it'd be fun to take a look at and rank all 18 finishing moves in the Demon Slayer game. Alright, so let's get right into it.
Here I come whenever you're ready! Don't forget, I'm a Demon Slayer too! I've got this! Yeah, I've got this! I'll take care of this!
That's enough! We have a winner!
Embarrassing.
Number 17 is Murata. Because of course it is. How did this douche make it into the game as a playable character, and yet none of the spider villains did? Look, to be fair, at least the slashes are pretty good. They're weighty and brutal, and I like how he just kind of bashes you with his sword like it's a baseball bat. Look at him, just like whap, whap! And the ending is pretty funny, but like, I don't know, do I really have to justify this pick? Oh no, hope all the Murata fans don't come for me in the comments. What a controversial pick this is.
They're impressive.
Meet me in the guidance office later.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Follow the rules!
That's enough! We have a winner!
Academy Gyu. He slaps you. How exciting. Remember a bunch of videos ago when I said Gyu was a boring character? Yeah, well, you're really proving me wrong with this one, guys. He's a gym coach, he hits you, and moving on.
That's enough! We have a winner!
This one's just another fine ultimate. She drops her bag, and then she hits you with her bag. That's pretty much it. The bread's cute, and the fire tornado's cool, but, you know, that's, like, what else do I say about this one? Thankfully, base form Nezuko's definitely gonna make up for this one later down the list.
Shall we begin? Here, hold this. Let's run a test, shall we? Let me show you the results of my pharmaceutical research.
That's enough! We have a winner!
Oh dear, another failure.
Number 14 is Academy Shinobu, and look, I'll be honest, I generally just hate this character. There's another why are you in this game character. Like, who's getting excited over Academy Shinobu? Not to mention, this is just a weird nothing ultimate. Like, what do you do? She hands you some poison and then it explodes, I guess? Like, I don't know, I guess it's chemistry class, but still. The only thing that keeps it from being lower on the list is the fact that the end screen is pretty sick. I mean, you just gotta love those harsh shadow streaks. Like, come on, they're the coolest part of anime explosions.
Get ready! Prepare yourself! Water breathing! 8-4! You're too indecisive! Waterfall bases! That's enough! We have a winner!
And this one actually starts off pretty sick. You see the guy ominously walking out of the mist, looking like a total badass. And you're like, oh yeah, this is Tanjiro's master, a legend of the water breathing technique. You know this dude's gonna wreck some shop. But then it's just like, couple of little water slashes and then a big slash. I guess you could argue that they're going for the idea of him being so mastered at the technique that he doesn't need to do anything flashy. But like, come on, this is a game made by the Ninja Storm developers. Wait, you think I came for subtle? Out of all the water breathing technique users in this game, this guy's definitely got the lamest ult, which is just a letdown considering he's supposed to be a master at the style.
Water breathing! Keep moving forward. Stay sharp. Give it everything you've got! You can do it! 10th form! Constant flux!
This is definitely gonna be my first controversial pick, but the reason it's so low on the list is because I expected more out of Tanjiro. I expect more from the protagonist of the series. You know, the titular Demon Slayer. Look, I love Tanjiro, but in a game full of slashes, these are the lamest. Not to mention, the enemy just stands there squaring up on you like a college frat bro, like, yeah, is that all you got, dog? The ultimate ends with a pretty cool dragon slam, but like, I feel like a pretty cool Dragon Slam should be the minimum I expect out of a Tanjiro ult. I know this is the move he does in the anime, but as we've seen from previous entries and previous games, these developers aren't afraid to take liberties with characters' ultimates for the sake of making them as flashy as possible. It may not be worse than some of the higher choices on this list, but the expectations tied to it definitely weigh it down.
Try this!
Here I come. Insect breathing. Butterfly dance. Bear in mind that some swordsmen use poison, like me. Caprice.
That's enough! We have a winner!
This is another nothing finisher from another nothing character. Like, who cares? The slashes have the same issue as Tanjiro's in that they don't really have any weight or impact to them. Then she like turns into a butterfly and stabs you or whatever. To be fair, I feel like this is the best they could have done with this character, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still a pretty lame ult. I like the end screen a lot with the purple light spilling through the cracks in the ground, but other than that, like, I don't know, it's fine.
Ready when you are.
popular.
Okay, can you please stand still? I need to inspect your uniform.
This guy's got a weapon! Is this part of a disciplinary officer's job too? Get away from me!
That's enough! We have a winner!
Number 11 is Academyzanitsu, and I don't know, it's pretty funny. I love how he just moseys on up like a respectable little soft boy before spazzing out like the psychopath that he is. This one's also cool because Zenitsu goes through like 3 different design changes, and it's also got 2 endings depending on whether you use it on a male or a female. And you know I just love that variety in character interaction. But actually Gyu's changes based on the gender of your opponent too, I don't care. Gyu's is lame either way. But stick around, I'll make up for all this Gyu slander in a bit.
It's wrestling time! Come on, is that all you got? You weakling! I'm gonna turn you into tempura and eat you! 1, 2, 3! Kneel before my greatness!
That's enough! We have a winner!
You know what's great about Academy Inosuke? He just gives you a good old-fashioned ass-kicking. Just beats the living shit out of you. I love how every character uses practiced, concentrated swordsmanship, really making you feel like a trained samurai. But then if you just want to beat the shit out of some nerd, you could pick Academy Inosuke and just suplex your dweeb opponent into oblivion. Not to mention the end screen is like way fucking cooler than it has any right to be.
Watch out! Beast breathing! Third fang! Hope you're ready for me, cause I'm coming through with a boar rush! Devour!
That's enough! We have a winner!
This is an example of the developers making the most out of a generally bland character. And I strictly mean moveset-wise. Inosuke is my second favorite Demon Slayer character next to Rengoku. But in terms of his fighting style, you know, he's just a guy with swords. And guess what? So is everybody else. But since Inosuke doesn't have any elemental abilities or flashy techniques, the devs instead focused on his ferocity. Inosuke starts off by stabbing you. Awesome, great start. Then he launches you into the air and just fucking lets out exhaust like a goddamn dragon. Like a goddamn mech. This exhale is so sick. It just sets you in this mood of like, oh shit, here we go. Then the final hit causes an end screen that I guarantee is going to be on the bottom of every 8th grader's skateboard for the next 10 years.
Ready? Water breathing. Ninth form. Splashing water flow turbulence. Train until it kills you. Because really, when you get down to it, there's nothing else you can do. Farewell.
That's enough! We have a winner!
Number 8 is Makoto, and I feel like this is what Urokodaki should have been. Since we never get to actually see her fight in the anime, the developers got to basically come up with their own moveset for her. And what they came up with is fucking rad. They made her like this super fast bubble assassin, which is about as cool and ridiculous as it sounds. I love seeing her move so fast that all you can see are the water splashes she leaves behind. Then she hits you with some of the most vicious slashes in the game before absolutely frothing your ass.
Get a taste of this! Ha! Yeah! Makoto family recipe. I have to learn to breathe properly. That way I won't get tired, no matter how much bread I bake.
That's enough. We have a winner.
Specially made baguette. Fresh out of the...
Now you might think this is a weird one to put so high on the list, but you're fucking wrong. Look at my boy Tanjiro whipping up a bread dish hotter than my mother's chicken parmigiano. Look at him absolutely incinerate you with the intensity of a dying star. This ult's somehow both funny and brutal at the same time. Look at your opponent just like, oh Jesus Christ! This is without a doubt the best and somehow most brutal Academy ult in the game.
Prepare. Water breathing. 11th form. Dead calm. The weak have no rights. They don't get to make choices.
That's enough.
Look, I famously hate Gyu's design. In fact, when he first appeared in the show, I said, am I the only one who, hates looking at this guy? You look unfinished. Where are your pupils? You look like a character I would never willingly play in a fighting game. I'm gonna get this out of the way right here. I don't like Gyu. I don't like his big, dumb eyes that consist almost exclusively of pupil. I don't like how his hair looks like a fucked up geometric figure. His hair looks like someone was trying to render it in Blender and accidentally, messed up the code and it spiked all over the place. His hair looks like someone dumped chocolate sauce all over his head and it slowly hardened and he just left it there forever. Like the chocolate version of Daenerys' brother in Game of Thrones. And while that's still true, the dude's got a pretty sweet ultimate. This one sets up a nice, calm, chill mood. And then he goes absolutely fucking sicko mode on his opponent. Look at him, the dude doesn't know what to do. Gyu's just rocking his shit. Oh, and then here comes a big wave. This ultimate is pretty much a one-to-one copy of his move in the anime, but the way he goes absolutely nuts on his enemy is just so sick. And with this ultimate, and holy shit, he does not waste it. The slashes feel desperate and chaotic, and I love how they added the blade catching in your opponent's waist before tearing through it like hot butter. It finishes with this gorgeous end screen that's reminiscent of Mugen Train and really makes it feel like this desperate, final epic fight for survival.
Too slow! Water breathing! Third form! There's nowhere else to go but forward. Flowing dance!
That's enough. We have a winner.
This is another character whose moveset the developers had to come up with on their own, and it's one of the sickest in the entire game. First, Foxy comes in with the best slashes in the game. Something about the way the opponent just stands there taking it, mixed with the black blood effects, make them so brutal. Then we get this after image effect that makes the attack look like a moving painting, before he hits you with the most crisp uppercut I've seen since Street Fighter 4. It's funny that the characters that are barely in the anime at all have some of the sickest moments in the game, and I'd love to see more minor characters get the same treatment.
Concentration. Thunder breathing. First form. Thunderclap and flash. 6 form.
Everything that Gramps taught me, all the time and effort he spent, it wasn't for nothing.
That's enough. We have a winner.
Number 3 is Zenitsu. And do I even have to talk about this one? The dude goes through 3 different art styles in the span of a second. I mean, that alone has to count for something. The devs did an incredible job capturing the intensity and style of the anime. And you could just feel the energy when watching this. I mean, look at the way he ignites into electricity. Look at the subtle way he melts into the lightning. The animation is incredible, and it's all capped off by an awesome end screen that highlights the gorgeous colors of this art style.
Blood Demon Arc. Exploding blood!
That's enough. We have a winner.
Nezuko earns her spot at number 2 by being an absolute psychopath. She starts off by gouging your eyes out of your goddamn skull before shattering it with her famous dropkick. Then out of nowhere, she just straight up detonates your ass. This ult is brutal, flashy, kinda gory, and has a gorgeous finishing screen.
No more! Esoteric art! 9th form! Rengoku! I will see my duty fulfilled!
That's enough! We have a winner!
My bias towards Rengoku, yes. Is my #1 pick objectively the best choice? Absolutely. Look at this thing. Rengoku goes from, let's have some fun, to, you're fucking dead, in the span of 2 frames before lighting your ass up like the 4th of July. This is the flashiest, most energetic, and most satisfying ultimate in the game. And it makes you relive all the hype you felt watching him perform this move in the anime. God bless you, you goddamn flaming barn owl. And that's my list. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments. Feel free to drop a like and share this video, it helps out so much. And let me know which ultimate was your favorite. Just remember, this is my personal list, so if you disagree, good. Been a little busy, but hopefully I could get back on track with the content. These videos take a lot longer than you think to make, so drop a like and a share if you can. And with that, I'll see you next time.
I come from the south side where they fill with the liquor. Drink this and let the body flicker. Water drips on your tongue like honey. Everybody in the sundress, and it's sunny out.